So I'll say indeed, and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. We are at The Joint. It's always a nice time. It is Wednesday. My dudes and dudettes and those who don't, dudes or dudette, it's nice to have you friends here with me now. I will be dancing. Hey, you can come, Moses. You want to say hi to our friends?
Yeah, I know. I was thought.
There we go. Thank you, Moses. Bless you, man. Moses has been shy. He's always too busy to be on the camera for me. All right. All right. I mean, I'm supposed to be dancing. Are you gonna join me, Jake?
I'm
Yes.
definitely gonna wait. We can't
I'm probably
dance.
gonna be dancing here today.
Why wouldn't you go on the grass?
There's no Wi-Fi range on the grass, unfortunately. Oh wait, man. It's nice seeing you again, bro.
We can do it.
I'll talk about the way. I'll talk about the way. I love you. I love you too, bro. Thank you for joining me. I'm just gonna be dancing. I'm gonna be dancing because that's what we do on Wednesdays. I think I want to make my legs a little bit shorter for you friends, so you can get like a little bit of like a low angle. It's probably not gonna be my best angle, but I get more environment with a low angle, I think. Yeah, you see? Do I want even more environment? Is that too much environment? That'll have to be enough environment. Now to dance in the reception. Love is true, okay? Love is true, and I like dancing, so this is fine. Dance will be danced. This is a new track. I thought we did field dancing with Mountains View on Wednesdays now. Yeah, we would, but John stayed home, so we don't have the Starlink here. So we don't have Wi-Fi on the mountainside. We do have Wi-Fi on this side of the building though. Is this too? It's not enough. I still have like a few seconds before my drop. Bless you, boys. Woo! I have a bunch of really good tracks that I say back to back, but I don't know if this is one of them. It's called Wax. See Mel be like, what is he on? I smoked some of this weed. See Mel and say, whoa, this guy's selling the good stuff now.
Turn up the bass.
They're teasing me. Give me a beat to dance on.
Turn up the bass.
Okay. This track is not bad. Not by any means. But it's not the track I want to be dancing to right now. You see, it's still nice. But this is the one. You friends have heard this Poppy track from me. But this is a remix of one of the tracks I've been listening to. And the remix is better. Which is something I still say a lot. And now I hear your friends go like, oh Mel, I don't think this remix is better. That's where you're wrong. Because the better starts now. Now, I'm coming. one more song. We'll do one more song. I think this is a cool song. Hey Malo. Hey. Carmen is here again. It's nice seeing you, friend. Take one day of this Wiggle Wednesday stream and AI inserted jumping Peppy for the scar. Making me miss Peppy, bro. Malo and Lozana and Kristen. Try Vive again. To the friends lurking, you are loved. I'm sorry. Tastes salty. Me and Jay are talking about getting the big speakers again next time. Hey, beloved Jovan. There we go. Thank you, Jay.
Whoa!
Everybody say we love Jay in chat. I'll be watching. Even the lurkers, you too. Love is true. I'm joking, of course. I'm gonna get myself set up, and then we're going to review some Himalayan gold. Doesn't that sound exciting? We'll do this spot again. I'm catching my breath first. Be right back. I'm quickly taking the speaker I borrowed back.
So does that one not connect to that one?
It does.
What do you need power?
It's like in me. Yo. It's like I gotta go.
Sorry, dear friends. I got caught in a conversation. The best kind of getting caught in a conversation. We love Jay. Yes, we do. There we go. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you for saying we love Jay. I'll let him know that Carmen specifically said we love Jay, and nobody else. No. No, I don't know why. I feel pretty comedic. I feel kind of funny. But in a bad way. I feel light. I've been enjoying the conversations we've been having here. I had a really cool conversation with Vainan. Or Xian. Xian was his name before they changed it. I'm gonna get my tattoo at the very least fixed up. And at the most, I'll add more to it. That's probably gonna be the fractal. That's definitely my music.
I like it.
I'm still connected to the outside speaker. Today's topic inspired by Faith Hill. Woo! The music's inside now. I don't know if I want that much music.
Yeah, I think definitely nie op die regte klank hoeveel like.
As jy aan binne sit, maak dit 'n verskil daar. Binne sy gebruik die Mira as jou amplifier. Hey man, it's nice to see you again.
Okay, volgende keer party ons.
Ek sien uit daarvoor, ja. Just Jay is encouraging that we bring out the big speakers. Like there are some speakers in the back. Last Wednesday, Tines was the one, DJ Lama was the one who DJ'd for us. but he's not here right now. So we're using Bluetooth speakers, as you do. I'm gonna get up myself. I have another strain to review. Today's topic, inspired by Faith Hill. I don't understand the Faith Hill part, but I'm happy that you like the topic, Zano. Sending you bless. I didn't know your tattoo was broken. It's one of the covalent bonds. It's oxytocin. There's a bunch of covalent bonds in oxytocin, I believe. But yeah, if your friends don't know what tattoo I have, you know, it's that one. My oxytocin Maracure. And like we were doing a bunch of stuff. I might end up getting some of my psychedelic flowers as like backdrops, like maybe grayed out psychedelic flowers, and then the molecule like hitting you in your eyeballs. All right. I'm still trying to catch my breath and get my wits about me. It's a song from the 90s called "The Way You Love Me." That makes more sense. Yeah, today's stream topic, even though we might not end up talking too much about it, is how other people see you. That was a big conversation between me and Leinan today about like being worried that we're seen as arrogant, right? Like that's the word he used specifically. And that's a worry for me too. Like I don't try to be arrogant, I try to be enthusiastic, right? And if you're enthusiastic about yourself or what you're thinking about, what you're going through, people might see that as arrogant, just in general. So yeah, being able to take that moment of him telling me that, of him telling me this story of like how he sees himself and how he's been doing work on himself, getting to take a moment from that conversation and let him know that I see good in him, right? That despite all of these things that he's worried about, all of these things that he's maybe been self-critical about within himself, I got to dispel just by letting him know that this is the way I see you, right? And I told him the word I used that was like the carrier word was sachmudach, and it means compassionate, right? Sachmudach, to be compassionate, right? In your demeanor, in the way you communicate, and your urgency of attention. Weirdly enough, how much time you want. We had conversations about Christ consciousness, as you do, you know. He told me about his life story. I'm sharing a little bit too much maybe, but it was a beautiful story to listen to. He was a pastor. He was a pastor for the last, you know, like 30 years kind of vibes. And the last 5 years, he transitioned into being a tattoo artist, right? And like sharing the story about doing what you're supposed to do for yourself. Realizing that you do not have infinite time, even if I want to live 1,000 years. You do not have an infinite amount of time. And with this time that you have to spend it in a way that your soul, your being, is going to be sure that it was here, right? And then being able to encourage that, being able to celebrate people's way of being. Not only acknowledging that you shouldn't feel bad about being yourself, but that you deserve to be encouraged. What's your name? Again? Ethan. And your name?
Christine.
Christine. Have a great day, Ethan and Christine.
You too.
Thank you. I don't know. That's not really broken. It's just not clean, right? The person who gave me my tattoo didn't really know what he was tattooing, which is understandable. You know, I can't really even say I know what he was tattooing. I know what it is, but I don't know it, necessarily speaking. Doug Dad saying, that was the most aggressive. That was the most aggressive I've heard anyone ask for their name followed by, have a great day. What's your name? I want to know people's names. I even asked Ethan before, and I remember even trying to make a like little link in my brain with like, an E name, Ethan. And I was like, I know another Ethan, and I met that Ethan recently. So I was asking aggressively because I already asked, and I was angry at myself. No, I'm self-conscious now. What have you done? Why? Why Doug Dad? Why, bro? And Kristen, or Christine? Christine? I haven't met before. She wasn't here with him the last time. Ezekiel, what is your name? It blows me away that you want to go black and gray on that milky white skin of yours. Color will look amazing on that tall glass of skim milk. I should say that line to Vaynant. I think you'd love it. That is kind of hilarious. Ezekiel, random angel name getting dropped. I still have a little bit of bud left in this, but I do not want to vape it right now. What am I gonna do? I don't want to throw it away. That seems sacrilegious. What I'll do is what will I do? At least he wasn't running after them, aggressively offering them cookies. Hey Christine, it's nice seeing your name here with us, dear friend. Bless you. We were just saying your name to another friend, and here you are. Right, I think if I were asked my name that aggressively, I'd ask to see a badge, then tell them to fuck off. You know, now I wanna carry a badge. You know, and then it's like some goofy shit. You know, like professional jester, professional clown. You know, but like I should have like a badge, but like it's one of my flowers. Yes, I am professional clown. Take me very not seriously. You better take me very not seriously right now. I'm gonna stop cringing out about what to do with this bud. He proceeds to cringe out more about what to do with this bud. I'm gonna go and look for something. As the clip expired, I'm referencing old stuff. What's your name? Ezekiel! Oh! Fuck you, Ezekiel. Fuck you. The two dogs? No, my mind just completely like scrubbed that memory. Thank you for bringing it back. It's still there. It's still in the neurons. I just didn't make the bzz, bzz, bzz. Thank you for bzzing with me. Be right back. I'm gonna find something to put that little schmidgen between. Oh, sigh. I found something to put my little nugsicles in. Love is true. There we go. Oh, dramatic. Oh, pain. Oh, suffer. Very pretty shot today. Thank you. Thank you. I like how I was leaning into it jokingly and you were like, this is nice, Mel. Thank you. I'm happy you like it. The light is kind of nice. I took a bath today. I'm saying that like I don't shower. I shower usually and I don't take baths regularly. The first time I've ever taken a bath at our new place was today. And I added some coconut oil. I was inspired to put some coconut oil on my hair again for the first time in so long. And it is an experience. They feel a little bit more alive. I think I'm going to review our strain today. The light is nice. You look pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was a little bit aggressive on that sniff. I had an FBI badge once. Female, no. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. You can get anything in Myrtle Beach. You can get anything in Myrtle Beach, but of all of the anythings you can get, that's one of the anythings you shouldn't be getting, bro. That's one of the anythings you should leave on the shelf. And then walk away from it fast, pretending like you didn't see it. I'm gonna clean my teeth. Alrighty. Let me turn on some inkling of professionalism. Not too much, just like 5% professionalism, so I can start sharing with you friends what I'm doing. Today, we will be reviewing Himalayan Gold. Himalayan Gold. We have a friend who share the cultivator's name. Some of your friends might know her, some of your friends don't. But the name of the lady who grew this is called Boyana. Her name is Boyana. So that's super cool, you know. Like I picked this strain. Like they have like a whole little thing full of samples that were sent to them by a bunch of different farmers. And seeing this sample, I was like, this one is the one that speaks to me. This one is the one that's like, And then finding out Boyana was the one who grew it, I was like, that's very cool. If you want to know what the farm is called, it's called Calling Kingdom, and it's growing in Randburg, which is not too far away from here. I thank the joint for sharing this bud with me. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Tines. Thank you, Annika. Thank you, friends, for being here with me to enjoy this moment as well. On the smell, very, very fruity, kind of pineapple-like. To give you a reading of what the leafly printout is, it's not very complicated. It just goes, the Himalayan mountains are home to many cannabis strains. Parents of Himalayan Gold originate in Himalayan bordering countries of Nepal and North India. So thinking about that genetics making its way all the way down here to South Africa for a seed to be cultivated, propagated and grown. Thank you again, Boyana, for this blessing that you've shared with us. She started growing directly after the vid, right? So I have technically been growing bud for longer. She clearly has access to good information because this looks great. It looks really nice. I'm gonna smell it again when I've crushed it. Let your friends know what that's like. Is Randburg next to Moneyville and Pound Town? Google knows. No, they're joking about like the Rand, South African Rand, and like Pound Town and Moneyville. Yes, you know, and Cashville is like very close, like just a 20-minute drive away. 13 years old, Duck Dad wasn't learned, bro. If you were learned, I would ask you to teach me, bro. There is some space for you. You might just sit in the sun if you want to join me.
I'm good for now.
Just keeping a watchful eye. Let's smell what this is like when it's crushed. Right off the bat, it's kind of papaya-y as well.
That is quite lovely.
Himalayan Gold.
Hello, viewers. Oh, it's like
We had one friend. Her name is Carmen. Say, we love Jay, bro.
Hey, woohoo! Thank you.
Carmen loves you, bro.
Oh,
Got to go love to everyone. Bless you, Kristen. Thank you for spending a moment with us as well. We'll see you
Awesome.
soon. 13-year-old Duck Dad wasn't learned. Oh, you got it as a 13-year-old. He had a fake badge of
nice.
FBI.
Nice.
That's female body inspector.
I like it.
And I'm like, bro, you should leave that on the shelf. And he was like, yeah, he was 13. That checks out. At least you weren't 21, you know. Then I'd raise my eyebrows like,
You did it.
you know better at this point, surely.
Booyah.
I wildcrafted peaches. I don't know what that means. Wildcrafted. Do you know what that means?
Wildcrafted, meaning it's from the wild and it was crafted by her.
Maybe he like had like a wild peach tree that he like put stems on the peach tree to grow new peaches. Maybe that's
Ooh.
wildcrafting peaches. Either way, the way I am interpreting this information you're sharing is that you now have peaches. And that's good. I'm happy for you, friend.
Awesome.
Jay in his house, what a cool dude. Agreed. Jay, I think, was the first like really friendly person to meet me here. I mean,
Yeah.
like Tines was like, oh, this guy, but Jay was like, wow.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
Yeah, no, like that's what
Gotta
I
have
was
fun
like.
and laugh.
Yeah, and
Gotta
when I
have
think
fun.
about you, I think about Jay, that guy that's like so excited and like
Yeah,
happy to
man.
see me when I get here.
Super
Like
energy.
he comes out to come and hug me. So
Always.
yeah, it's nice. Love is true. Jay has good energy, yeah. Gathered from wild peach tree. Ah. You're gathering peaches from wild peach trees. Again, are you doing something with them or are you eating all of them just like that? It is time for me to review this strain. Apparently,
Ooh.
Some of
does
the
it grow-
notes-
grow the peaches. Ooh.
Some of the effects I can hope to experience are sleepiness, and then directly next to it is energeticness. You know, some part of me will get more sleepy, some part of me will get more energetic, and then creativity
Ooh.
helps with stress, pain, and anxiety. All right, my intention for smoking is to be calm and to enjoy my time with my friends.
Well, look at it this way: that you've only got one moment in time, and it's now. Tomorrow, you won't have today over again.
I'm happy to be able to spend my day like the
Weed.
like getting to do this.
Yeah, man.
It's a place that exists, the joint.
Ooh, Hartbeespoort.
In Hartbeespoort. You can come here and then have a good time. Ah. I've never tasted a strain like this.
Yo, it's a little bit unique.
It's transitioning into some cookie flavors that I expect from other strains as well. But it has some
Nummies.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to pinpoint what I'm tasting. I'll stack you one as well.
That's looking good.
It goes from like a citrusy, almost like orange, I think. More like narki even, weirdly enough. Narki flavors. Then it goes into like cookie-esque, like sugar being baked flavors.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to almost like sharp citrus flavors.
Ooh. So that sounds a bit intense.
I'll let you.
Yeah, that's the indoor thing. Oh. Yeah. They say we should smoke it only indoor.
Make sure nobody gets to see you. With your
Yeah.
eyes all puffy.
We're doing it outdoors, so don't tell anybody.
I have a dozen. I'm just eating them. Bless. You should consider making like a peach for yourself or a jam for yourself as well.
Ooh, yo.
Really like your peaches. Like you shake your tree, maybe you climbs them. That's fantastic. I have a dozen. Just eating them. Lovey-dovey all the time. Sending you friends all blessings. People are stoked in chat. Oh, it's back you one as well, Jay.
Ooh, that's not dangerous. I'm like struggling on my own joint here.
I see you've been.
This is a
Like
wild cat.
I would be lying if I said I envy you with that joint, bro. Like I.
Have you tried? It's
I-
not. The problem is I messed up my own mix.
Uh huh.
I put my own grown in the mix. I shouldn't have done it because it wasn't cured properly.
Uh huh.
So
it's
now
not
it's all
burnt.
plancy. So it's
Very rough, probably like
yeah.
scratchy.
Raw. It's like a tiger in your throat.
Have you tried this one?
The Himalayan gold. Yes, I think it.
Himalayan Gold, yeah. We'll do like a little bit of a technical review of it as well afterwards.
It's about what 20% THC.
This one is 17 on the spec sheet, but if you look at the nugs, they look good as well. They look very like frosty, so they might be higher.
This thing is absolutely wow. It's got that citrus.
Right? Like at first it's like
Definitely.
like narchi, pomegranate, and then it transitions to like more like straight like soury
It's gonna
citrus.
taste
flavor.
like more.
Yeah, like I mean the second heat. Tell if you
Yeah.
can taste the cookies as well on this one.
Like cookies and cream.
Maybe a little bit. Cookies and if the cream was orange flavored, right?
Like.
You see what I mean?
Orange cookies.
You can take another puff there. Just a little bit. Yeah.
Wow. Yo.
And then one more heat cycle. And then
Absolutely
you
fantastic.
can tell me if you taste that citrus again. Playing my music to the sun. Jay has a great laugh. Bless. I'm a smoker. I'm a joker. I'm a midnight talker. I don't know that song, but it seems like a lyric.
Rawr.
There you go, bro.
That flavor.
Right? I think this might be one of the tastiest ones that I have made on the reviews.
Yeah, it's quite fresh as well.
I think that's what's making the big difference. Like as he was showing me all of the samples, you know, this was the one that I was
Yeah.
like, this one is talking to me. Thank you,
In the-
Bojana.
Yeah, what an awesome pleasure.
Let's pull up our little review.
Oh,
Let's search. T-Nuts.
something went in deep.
It's giving you that like dab hug, bro.
Hubba, baby.
It's like adding some tightness to your lungs.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
And that's the thing about Indo. You gotta smoke with only Indo.
Laid down instantly after. My number is. I think that's the one. I should remember it at this point. I'm just gonna check to see if it is correct. Yeah, it is. I am a sharing member. This was
Himalayan gold.
the Y first.
Yeah.
With
No,
an I
no,
first.
A-Y-A-N. Himalayan.
Himalayan gold.
Yeah, and we want to thank all the fans
Where's-
for my awesome shirt. Hoorah!
I haven't actually taken a proper look.
Raw.
Punk is not dead. I am legend. This is giving me like Grateful Dead vibes, bro.
Yeah, man.
Psychedelic,
This
even more
is,
psychedelic
a
Grateful Dead.
mushroom kind of trippy shit going on here.
I'm imagining like in under the UV, it will be very like. The farm is calling Kingdom.
Yeah. Uyana
Uh,
from Randburg.
I think we can. I think this is probably fine. The Goa code is not here. The bud structure,
Would you like to go a
right off the bat. I think these look nice. This is what I want my buds to look like, kind of vibe. So
Solid,
yeah,
for sure.
I'm as far as to go for 5 of this one. They're not massive nugs, but they're also sample nugs, so they're not the biggest nugs that's gonna be a part of the grow.
James, how you doing?
Good in yourself. What's your name, bro?
Sean.
Sean.
Hi,
nice to
Sean.
meet you. I'm Melt.
Milk.
Melt.
Melt.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. How you, my friend?
Bless, man.
What's
Thanks,
up,
Sean.
Yeah, can't complain yourself.
Lekker.
I see you have some tats, bro.
Yeah.
They're coming all the way up. I'm make me curious. Do you know Vainan does tattoos in here? Do you know there's a tattoo artist here now? Now you know it, dude.
Okay, when, who?
Vainan, he should be there. He's the red-haired guy.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you should hit him up, man. I'm gonna get a tattoo maybe next week, so
Yeah, go for that.
bless you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Have a good one, Sean. All right, the flavonoids. I'm actually
Super
extraordinary flavor, rich and perfectly balanced.
If you like an orange citrusy.
Yeah, if you're a citrus fan, you know,
I like
like
Himalayan gold, but I never expected that.
I
from-
didn't really expect that either, but I
Maybe
wasn't.
it's the strain. Maybe it's the. Ooh.
Let me actually see
smell it.
something. Yeah, it smells very citrusy as well. Himalayan gold leaf leaf.
But it looks delicious.
No, it looks great. It has like a little purpleiness to it as well. Can you see what I?
Yeah.
Am I seeing purpleiness? Yeah, like from certain angles. If you look from the back
I
leaves.
like it. But it's.
They say, oh, okay. They expect pine. So we might be tasting pine and like misconstruing it for like almost a citrusiness.
It's possible. It's possible.
And then it has terponylene, which is a fruity flavor, and then that mango-iness as well.
Ooh, mango. I like it, a mango.
Myrcene. Let's see if we can find a funny one. Himalayan gold is a very potent weed of taste and smell of the Himalayan
Yeah.
mountains.
Yeah.
Sure, that's it. That's the common we'll read. Let me get back to the form. Visual experience. Like only because I wanna hold out. You know, I have seen more beautiful nugs, so I'll give it a 4, which is still great.
Okay, cool.
Trichome production, I'll also give it a 4.
Yeah, it's difficult to say. I'm pretty high right now.
There are
So,
trichomes. Yeah, I'll give it a 4 on this one as well.
Yeah, I think if you had a bigger bud.
I think so, but I
If you
like
break
what
it
I'm
open,
really
it's
curious
very
about
sugary.
is like this, right? Like sometimes these things are like very big, and it's
No.
almost like they're so covered to the point where they go white.
I get you.
That's how I know they're like combed
yeah,
up.
Yeah. Then they're sticky as that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And then seeds, there are no seeds whatsoever on these buds.
So far.
Yeah, you
None
would
whatsoever.
see them from the outside. Like they're also like small little houselets. So
Okay.
like a seed suddenly would be like you'll see the
Yeah.
curvature. This is I think the highest one yet, a 4.6 average.
Have a nice day.
Bye bye. Safe travels. I'm kind of baffled that I've never seen those two emojis together before. Which ones? The peaches and glasses? Amazing.
Nice. I
The
like
other
peach.
Peaches song, punk rock. The Joker by Steve Miller, band Melty. I like the shirt. Jay shirt is awesome. Millions of peaches, peaches for me.
Whoa.
Millions of peaches, peaches for free. The President of the United States of America. I'm kind of baffled that I've never seen these emojis together. Today is Wednesday, so my friend and I will be sharing.
Whoa.
Nice.
Happy Wednesday.
Bless you
This is
too.
a more small Saturday.
Supposed to be a stoned peach. I get it. Cheers, Sean.
Can I grab a light from you?
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
you mate.
There we go. What did you get, man?
Blue cheese.
Nice. This blue cheese is really lacquer, dude. Those
Anything
blueberry
cheese.
flavors.
Aw.
Enjoy. Bless, man. Have a good one, Sean.
Oh, blue cheese.
Dude, like that was the very first one we ever reviewed. Actually,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it was the
What-
blue cheese.
Ooh, which farmer though? Let's go.
Can you give me a name?
Let's go with Carl.
It wasn't Carl. Wasn't it Roland? I think it might have been Roland.
777.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was Roland. Roland feels right. I think it's Roland.
That's all good.
It might be Roland.
Might be a misinformation going on there.
Yeah.
Is it not from Dank Panda?
Yes, it was.
Oh, Dank
It was
Panda.
from
No,
Dank Panda.
that's not Roland.
It's not Roland. What's his
Dank
name?
Panda is 1007, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, he would know. He's,
Ooh, I
he's
might
the
be
one
wrong.
who would
I
know.
smoked a lot of weed.
I mean, I feel like if you were gonna, Wednesday would be the
But
day.
yeah, blue cheese is always good. Let's just get down to blue cheese. Is good.
It is. Like I actually have like a few nugs of it left as well. I was shared for my birthday, and I'm looking forward to taking it home now to let my dad be like, what do you think of that? dude?"
Ooh, I'm stoned.
I'm gonna quickly type one in here. Very nice bud structure, very nice taste. The limonene was, at least for me, very present, transitioning from flavors of grapefruit and narchi to a cookiness, and then back to almost like a very sharp piney, very lemony, sharp flavors at the end. There we go. Let me just see. Very nice taste. Many flavors. Sharp.
Ooh, and very lemony sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I definitely got a lot of lemon in it.
There we go. Uploaded to the cloud.
Awesome. Yeah, man.
Now we can bring your friends back up. I'm gonna pack myself another Dynavap.
Please,
This is.
it's on fire.
Yeah, I think today's might end up being a little bit shorter as well. I think we're gonna like spend 9 more minutes before we say goodbye.
Oh,
Like
and the sun is setting.
it is setting. Since we're in our winter. I mean, like for it being winter, like we're pretty comfortable, dude. Like yesterday was especially cold, but today it's chill again.
Yeah, it's nice.
Like, yesterday I actually had double layers on. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, I was not
The cold is not fun. I like the summer though, but it's all good.
Like I mean, we have kind of nothing to complain. Like our winters are still like American summers in some places. Like imagine having to get up at like 5 a.m. to shovel your driveway of snow
And then
before you can even think about driving your car to get here.
and you sort of gotta get rid of the snow on your windshield.
Yeah, like
That's a lot of fun.
you friends seriously impress me with your tenacity, right? Like the fact that capitalism is still working despite those conditions.
Yeah.
Like how do you get me to go to work when I have to enter
shovel my driveway.
No, we're-
Come on.
like,
I'm gonna be happy.
like imagine if South Africa has no, like we would have been rioting and striking, you know, since the freaking 1900s.
We'd make a braai and gooi brandewyn.
Bro, we're making a
in
moose of
choppie.
fire. We're not going out there. We're standing here.
Once.
Yeah, Nancy, happy
Yeah.
Weedy Wednesdays to you. I totally misinterpreted peach in a tooth, the peach in a little smoke cloud as a tooth. Me too. Like seeing
Nice.
it, I also was like, that totally looks like a fart. Love is true. Let's see. For me, the effects, I think, are pretty calming. I don't feel particularly extra energized necessarily. I just feel a sense
It's
of
a
like,
nice smoke.
yeah.
In a way.
The second time is because now I know what to expect.
Tasty.
Now I'm like more aware of what pine flavors are supposed to taste like, and it's like
Okay.
because I think when pine and mango mixes the way it mixed here, it creates like that kind of
Pop.
citrusy type of
Yeah.
profile. Now I'm in like that cookie stage.
Stage 3. Cookie.
Here we
I'm
go.
the cookie monster. Rawr.
We had a whole conversation, I think 2 days ago, about like what American cookies are and what biscuits are in comparison.
Well, they
And how
all,
to me,
they all go nice with coffee.
yes,
Or tea.
exactly. But like some American cookies are like that thick.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
don't really do that in South Africa.
No, we did a small skinny.
Thin, like it has to be
And
crunchy.
A little bit of chocolate in
Yeah,
between.
like very few cookies we have in South Africa are like soft to the bite. It has to almost have like a crunch to it. And I think the Americans might think of that, or the English might think of that as more as a biscuit. But the Americans have biscuits, which are like our scones
Yeah, it's
that you put
different,
gravy on. So, yeah, come to South Africa, we'll give you some good cookies.
Yeah.
My mom actually bakes cookies.
I like it.
Yeah, and she's pretty
Oh,
popular.
that's normally the tasty one.
They're so good that I almost refuse to eat other people's like pre-production cookies. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yo, what?
We have cookies at home.
Cookies and cream.
Yeah, second time up. Now that I've like doubled up, it's very away from my head. It's a hybrid, so it kind of like does both. But I've been vaping on Trainwreck, and Trainwreck kind of like hits me somewhere in the middle of my brain,
Yeah.
where it creates a little bit of tension.
Yo,
And I
but-
don't particularly like it, but it's not bad. It's just like something I'm aware of.
Yo, I didn't. No, I just don't like the name so much.
Yeah, I think maybe weirdly enough, I thought that might have been a part of it because I'm like now I'm
But
vaping a
it's
train
literally a
wreck.
train wreck, it's
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
But smacks you.
It does, like-
and like
pushes
obviously
a
for
button.
you the strain would be different.
Like
So-
depending on your
but
own
me, no,
biology.
no,
You
like-
don't like that one too
Mm.
much. Well, we learn. Like
Yeah.
he's only recommended good strains to me. You know, like I was even mentioning, I came here twice when you weren't here and Mickey was here, and I usually share. You know, I usually choose which one I want to share.
Yeah.
Based on smell.
Yeah.
I'm like, this one smells like it wants to be shared
yeah,
with
yeah,
me,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
this one doesn't.
Yeah.
And then I came here twice, and I shared two different times. You know, but with myself, that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like, I like the smell
Yo,
of this. And then I vape it, and it has like almost stink bug flavors. And not in a bad way.
Yeah,
and
but
like
like an
as I vape it
advanced
more, I realize that it's like grapefruity flavors alongside licorice flavors.
Okay.
That again combine to make almost like that
Yo.
stink buggy sharpness.
Yeah.
And it was the Mimosa Evo and the Sunday Punch
Ooh.
that both had those kind of flavors. And I was like, so like,
And the Hello Jelly.
that was the one you recommended to me, right? And I
Yeah.
was like, this is the one I like the most.
Ooh, yeah. it's
And then
a
I
bit
told
naughty.
John, I think from now on, I'm just going to share what Jay tells me to share.
Yeah, I like the fruit.
Yeah.
You know, weed must taste like sort of like having a flavory vape,
I agree with that. Exactly.
but it's weed. It gets me high.
It actually
me
does
from
something.
point A to point B.
It gets you where you're supposed to be going.
No, happiness.
Yeah, so
Happy
he he knows what he's on about, you know.
Sativa.
I'm also a sativa fan. I once, you know, like shared some strawberry fields here.
Ooh.
And that strawberry fields is particularly nice. We have another friend called Kristen in the space. That's one of her favorite strains.
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
all time.
It's this one is just a bit hard. Like oof, we should review that one. How about we review that one next Wednesday?
I would like that. Strawberry fields
Yeah.
next Wednesday. We'll make a point of it.
Nice party sativa.
The camel fart is a toot for a hump day. Ah, that makes more sense. For some reason, the way I interpreted that is that you're gonna be smoking camels with your friend, Nancy. And I didn't want to say anything or judge you, but I was like, okay.
I felt good.
Yeah, like I don't want people to be smoking cigarettes, kind of vibe. From a health perspective, like no, my
The thing
lungs.
is, when you're
no.
addicted, you can't do anything about it.
Right.
You're like me. You
Yeah.
get the pulls.
Exactly.
So
like,
it helps, but you're
Like we have Max. Max like lives with us, and he's still smoking cigarettes, and he mentions that it's not about even just being addicted, but the way your lungs and your body feels in that moment.
Yo,
and
it
being
really-
able to just do that.
Yeah, you actually
right?
feel worse when you
Stop.
When you don't when you actually don't like let's make it simple. When you stop smoking, the problem is your lungs is trying to clear yourself from the nicotine which is in there. So it's actually making you cough more, making you actually feel bad. So when you then have a cigarette, it actually feels normal again. Because it's suppressing it again.
like
So
taking
it's
a
weird,
breath.
it's a weird thing, but it's a mind
Yeah.
thing as well.
I was
You gotta get your
mentioning,
mind
like
right.
I got very lucky, you know, to never actually get into it in the
No,
first
fuck,
place.
I'm in it and I'm
Yeah.
swimming that boat. I'm like learning. It's not a lot of fun sometimes.
Exactly.
But we try.
My first, and I think weirdly enough, the thing that helped me is that one, I was curious enough. I was that 8-year-old that stole matches
Okay,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah.
smoked the stompies I found on the ground.
Yo.
Like I was that 8-year-old, and I wasn't smoking them as like, inhale,
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
the. I was
It's
just
more-
like, you know, doing something wrong, trying this experience.
It's always fun.
And then I kind of like went away from that fractal because it didn't taste good in that
Yeah, yeah.
moment. Because I was like, oh, it's probably because they're old cigarettes. So I then tried it again when I was 14. One of my matrics. I
Okay.
was in the hostel,
Mhm.
and then we broke out of the hostel, which is very no, right? And we
Yeah.
were like running around in the freaking rugby field at 12 p.m. at night, and we were under the rugby poles, and he's like laying against it. And he's like, I'm a trick. I'm a 14-year-old.
Yeah,
He's
no,
smoking a
right, you
cigarette.
know
So
it.
I'm like, he's so cool. And I'm like, can I have a cigarette? And he's like, yeah. And he takes out a cigarette for me, and I like take one puff, and I get overwhelmed with the sense of, I regret asking for this thing. And now I'm like, he's like watching me. Now I have to smoke this thing. And then I'm like trying to be a nice guy, and I'm like, anybody else want to smoke this?
yeah, you know, parts around,
And then
parts
one of the
around.
other matrix is like, yeah, and then I just leave it with him. I don't ask for it back. But yeah, and then like only much later when drinking became a thing, like around 15, 16, that would be a thing where people would give me a cigarette. And
Yeah.
again, I would like have to force myself to smoke it, and I would not enjoy it. And then Hubly.
Ooh.
And that one got me. Hubly, I was like, guru,
Yo,
you know,
for a while.
blowing circles. And then, fortunately, when I just got into the Hubly fractal, I also started getting very health conscious in some ways. So I did the
it's also not
research.
very good.
It's the sugar, bro. Like you're literally vaporizing sugar.
Yeah, but the thing through the water makes it
Also the
popcorn.
vapor.
They say popcorn.
Yeah,
lungs, but it
vapor on your
also-
lungs.
yeah,
It's not good, right? So I was like, oh, I'm gonna transition to vaping. And I fortunately was, as a 15, 16-year-old in the world where Twisps and all of those brands started actually. So yeah, I had that. That is like a luxury for me.
Yeah.
I am going to say goodbye to our friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I didn't bring my cards today, and one of the first things that Vaynand asks me is, "Did you bring your cards?" And I'm like, "Oh, I forgot them. I'm so sorry." And he wants me to pull him a card as well. So, Jovan has already so mindfully
Next
sent
time.
us a goodbye message. So you see that big text
Yeah.
from Jovan? We have this ritual that another friend called Shan started, where she would type out this elaborate goodbye message. And then, you know, she kind of like took a hiatus from the internet to be with her daughter a little bit more presently.
Cool,
And Jovan took over for us. We're like using AI now, to help us generate these messages.
You're awesome.
So thank you, Jovan. Have the most wonderful Weedy Wednesday, everyone.
Pew pew.
You're for realsy true. These reels are so super duper, mega, mag, mush, massively, masterful, melt more, and all of you so confidently cool, divinely dynamic, ravishingly respected, lushily lustrous, marvelously mirthful, altruistically authentic, holy, wholesome, humanimal critter creatures continuing and considering the many ways that you are loved.
Aw.
Thank you, Jovan. That one was very special. That one wasn't AI generated, or at least not all of it was. That I could feel soul. Thank you, Joe. Sending you all blessings,
Ciao.
and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye, everybody's. Love you.